Good evening, everybody. Welcome to 7th Gear Racing. This is our round 9, Tier 2, and we're at Silverstone tonight, so this is going to be a good race, I hope. And tonight also joined by Tier 1 driver, and the ultimate cursor is Auros. How are you tonight?
I'm good. Looking forward to a lovely race today. Actually, I'm a big fan of the track. Lots of room for overtaking. Lots of fast corners, lots of slow corners. Plenty of action tonight, I think.
Yep, and also track limits is also going to be a big factor tonight through Maggots and Beckets, especially. So hopefully have a clean race for a few people, and they'll be able to jump up the order with the penalties. We have raced here this season for Tier 1. And the pole time was a 1:25.8, and that was Thomas, and that was also pre-patch, so I would expect the times to be in the 1:27s for pole position tonight. What do you think?
I think yeah, times will be slower today, unless people have found some absolutely amazing setups, and we are Tier 2 here as well. So I don't think anyone's going to be beating Thomas's times.
No, definitely not. But we have a debut tonight, I think, is the only one, which is Lucas Clark in the Alfa Romeo. See what he can bring to the league.
So VQ is the first person out on track.
Yeah. So last week saw Toe cross the line in first, but after the 5-second penalty, he got demoted. But he did get that 5 seconds removed. But Adam also had a 5 seconds removed, so Adam was actually the race winner last week, which continues the streak of having a winner in every single race, a different one in every single race this season. So we're looking for our 9th one tonight.
That'd be really good. Different win for every race. See if we can get the final 4.
Yeah. Championship standings. Toto is leading the way with 96 points. Adam, after that win, is right in there now with 94 points. Willits on 82. Joel 79. Vaughan and Rob not too far behind on 69 and 68. So it's still pretty tight. It could be anyone's championship. Yeah.
VQ starting his lap.
We watched his 7GR debut a couple of races ago in Japan. He's quite an aggressive driver, I'd say, but he did do some clean overtakes in Japan, didn't he? Saw some good moves.
Yeah. Wasn't afraid to go side by side anywhere.
Yeah, before he
go flat out here. No, he coasts a bit. So not quite confident enough to go flat out yet. A slight bit of braking from Mags and Beckett as well. That's a few tenths you're going to lose for that. Be confident going into those corners, because I'm sure up at the top they will be, and they'll be really having a scrap for that pole position as Funky Panda retires. An example of someone who's tried going flat out, not quite committed probably.
Yeah, looks like he lost at Cops, is it?
VQ sets the first lap time over 1:28, and Will follows 1:29.4. So Vaughan will be next across the line, 1:28.4 as well. Woody goes with a 1:28.2. So the times now coming in.
Yeah, we see a couple of drivers also trying out the mediums.
Both Haas across the line. Fresh 29.3. So we have the second Mercedes, so Dylan. What's he gonna do? Oh, nothing, he's starting his lap. That's
Followed by Winnets, he goes P4.
It's all down to who was the most confident, as Adam, first person in the 27s.
He set the marker down, certainly.
Podgy goes up to P6, Bashika, P2. Next car will be Killer Miller, I believe. He's invalidated, so that won't count.
Toto's lost it. Maggots and Beckett's, he's out.
Yep.
Championship leader.
It's pretty big. Killer Miller also goes with him.
Here's an interesting stat about Toto. He's actually not qualified higher than 8th this season, but he's winning the championship.
Wow.
So it just shows how much race pace and strategy he has during the race compared to the qualifying.
From what I can see, none of the drivers feel confident enough to take, I think it's Cox, flat out at the moment.
Maybe just want to try and get a lap on the board.
Yeah. Right, so Rodgy next across the line, he's 2/10 up at the moment. That'll put him into 7th. Oh, he lost a lot of time at the last few corners there. Meanwhile, his teammate Bashika down on his time, so he's not going for the lap here. Kays will now come across the line. His first lap on the mediums. He goes 5th. That's a good medium lap, that is.
Yeah, I'd be happy with that one.
Very well. His Will goes up to P8.
Crouching also on
next
medium.
across the line now. See what he can do. Goes up into P2.
Yeah, a couple of tenths off Adam. Crouchy now starting his lap on the mediums. He was on pole last week.
Our Paul now. He's going to come across the line and he will do nothing. Or is he starting a lap? Am I going crazy? I need to... Oh no, he was doing a lap, it was just a very slow one. 1:44. Hayes now coming across for a second lap. Is he pushed? I believe he has. Yep, this looks like he's pushed. Yeah, moves back up into 5th again. He is liking those medium tyres. I think he'll do quite well in the race if he's like this. Meanwhile, Joel coming across the line.
I think he's the start his lap. Yeah. It's a Haas of Finley starting his lap as well. Fresh is coming. There's a Mercedes.
Pits. Yeah, a few people going into pits. Get their next set of tyres on.
Yeah, I think Paul's the next one to sell out. He's in the Williams. He's on the mediums. He's pretty bad lap, the first lap obviously, with a 1:44.
Started a little moment, but he's gonna come into the last section. See what he can do. It's 29.1, so not bad for the mediums, but can definitely be quicker.
We saw Joel on his final lap,
Case.
didn't we? So
I believe Case is going into pits. Yep. Finley invalidated. So that won't count. So the next driver to cross the line is going to be Dylan
Joel first.
on the.
There we go. Goes to pole.
Oh, Joe. There we go.
Provisional pole. 27.6. Beats out by a
Oh.
tenth.
Good, having a little bit of a back end sliding there. See if you can get anywhere up in that top area of the board. You can really see not many of the drivers really want to put their foot down too early. You can see they're not really going all the way to the edge of the track and getting that curve that you would see more often in Tier 1. Everyone exploiting as much of the track as they can. Meanwhile, Lucas Clark.
Yeah, I think Finley is the next one to cross the lines on a hot lap. Yeah, he lists as well. Stays in 8th gear round box, so I normally drop down to 7th, and he's actually validated the lap. Yeah, I just dropped down to 7th
So
in the cops.
It'll be Lucas Clark and
you can stay flat out.
Yellow flag. Not sure what that's for. Just wherever that Mercedes is going. Lucas Clark now. Debut. See what he can do. .4, so staying in 15th. But he's got a lap in. Maybe wants to push a bit harder now. Meanwhile, Fresh Ebring going to start his lap now. And VQ will be the next to cross the line. This looks like it could be a good lap for VQ. It was 27.999. Really don't get low fuel here. This Pudgy Porter's lap invalidated.
Sorry, just reading the Discord. Yep, Joel is the one to beat at the minute.
Lucas Clark crossing the line for his lap again, followed by oh, but he goes invalid, so it'll be Crouchy next then.
Last week's pole sitter. After invalidated his lap on the mediums, so he's gone straight to the soft now. It's looking pretty good. There we go.
Oh, that's a very solid lap. Both Aston Martins on that front row at the moment.
That's a solid lap from Crouchy. Got his full-time seat this week. The Aston Martin.
VQ will be the next. I think he might be a bit far back. Oh, he's not going to push it. He's just waiting. Wants to get that gap. Car in front, I believe that's Vaughan, outlap behind him. But behind him is Podgy Porter on a push lap who is 2/10 up on his time at the moment. That'll put him up just the one position ahead of Will. But I didn't notice has retired from the session.
Yeah, I didn't see that either. F1 God in the chat says, great stream. Don't know, that's Safe Master. Podgy
Safe
improves.
Master's got about 10 accounts.
Fortunate on all of them.
Up into top 10 now, was it? Meanwhile,
Someone else improved there, but I missed it.
outlap.
I think it was. I think K's up to P6.
RL Paul will be the next to cross the line then. He is almost 3/10 up. Oh, he's getting a lot of that track there. Oh, it's a bit wide. I lost him a bit. Bit of time. You can see the tyre marks coming out of Maggots and Beckett's from where people have really got as much curb as they can.
VQ's got a
All
nice
the grass.
slipstream into
Yeah, it's gonna help him there.
going into Brooklands. Not Brooklands, sorry, the Stowe.
Across the line. And that is a quick time for VQ there.
Yeah, that slipstream seemed to help him out massively. Yeah, he got off, I think it was Bashuka.
Ashika.
Yeah.
Yeah. As Vaughan improves. Goes up to P3 there. Driver across the line. It's K's, but he's down on his time slightly. Lucas Clark gonna start his lap.
It's like the Dutch driver upsetting the British fans once again.
Yeah. As Finley puts his first lap on the board. What's it going to be? It's a quicker one than VQ's time. Only just though. Alright, we're going to start his lap. And
There's two drivers that
Woody-
did not expect to be up there. There's a Ferrari of Woody Ketchup, who's a little spinning club.
Anyway, Ashika now, who's all 4/10 up on his time. This will put him up there. I reckon around P5. Yeah, no. Go on there. Have I done my maths wrong? I wouldn't be surprised.
So I think Vaughan jumped up there to P3. Getting pretty close at the top now. Just
Lucas Clark.
a tenth,
3/10.
separating the top four.
Lucas Clark improves by one position up to P16. He validates his lap. Adam down on his time.
And then Winnets is up on his time
He's
as well.
down on his time.
This is a quick lap from Winnets. This could be up there.
Starting laps.
There he
He goes
goes.
P4. Lenny will be the next then. But he's invalidated, so he won't actually. Bashika again then. He's up by 3/10.
This was also put him right in the mix as well. As the timer has now passed, so this is the last lap. People are on.
Last chance drivers will get. Interesting, most of them in the pit lane.
That's a bit safe from
Bashka, that's a good lap there. Improves by 6/10. P4.
yeah, Joel's next. He's just about there.
Validated. Oh, that's a shame for him.
Bodgy's finished. Lucas Clark's finished. Finney's invalidated, so he won't improve on his
Adam.
time.
He's down on his time. Crouchy is invalidated.
So Winnets
Fin
is the one to watch in a minute.
Finley's. Yeah. Once, if he can find just a few hundredths in this last sector, he's got that pole position. Has he got it? He has.
Pitched
That
in late. And I think
Lenny's
that's it.
invalid, so that'll be qualifying over. Just a little steal from Winnings right at the last moment there.
Yeah, that was a good qualifying session. That was looking pretty tight. Hopefully it's that close in the race and should be a good one. Oops.
So, your rundown of the grid then. So you got Winnings taking pole position, which will be very key for the championship if he can just keep that lead for the race. Just getting it for the last second from Finley, who is less than a tenth behind him, finishing off that front row, followed by VQ, another very quick and surprising lap. Vaughan close up to that top there, followed by Bashika, Joel, Crouchy, Adam, KZ, Woody, Podgy, Lenny, Ibrahim, Fresh Ibrahim, Dylan, Will, Lucas Clark, R.L. Paul, Funky Panda, Killer Miller, and Toto. See what can happen on the first few laps of the race. Hopefully not what happened in real life.
Yeah. It looks like we have a dry start at least. It's going nice and sunny. And I'll tell the drivers to ready up at quite early tonight. Let's say 57. So a few minutes for the drivers to sort out their strategies. As you'd expect, the bottom 10 would start on the mediums, I would imagine. So it's a pretty much all British grid.
Yeah.
Only K's and VQ, who are French and Dutch, who are could upset there. Especially VQ, he looked very. I had that slipstream, but still, very good lap from him. He'll be the villain of Max Verstappen tonight.
I don't see Max Verstappen as a villain.
Yeah, it should be a good race judging on that qualifying. Any predictions in the chat, in the Twitch chat? Send them in. Looking for a 9th different winner of the season.
Could it be a possible first person to win the win the second race from winning, starting from pole?
Yeah, I think that's his 4th pole of the season as well.
Insider information says Fresh has got the wrong setup on.
Where did he start on the grid?
13th.
Ooh.
A few of the drivers in the bottom 10 opting to start on soft. There you go. F1, 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 F2 is a safe master. I remember that. Lucas P10. I think that's a fair prediction, actually. Don't think that's unreasonable. Toto switches to hards as someone readies up.
Yep, it's time
Start
for...
the race.
Yes.
Finley P1. You think he's gonna take Winnets, do you? Well, we'll have to see
Alright, good luck.
as we get ready to start. Good luck to all the drivers.
Here we go, 5 red lights, and we are... Oh, no, away.
There we go.
There we go.
Finley gets a better start than Winnets. He's up the inside. It's going to be close. Oh, Winnett's just a bit wide. Any spinners? No, everyone's kept it fairly safe so far. Meanwhile,
That's
Vaughan
not
getting
correct.
ahead of
There's a
VQ.
spinner
Crouchy
there.
getting ahead of Adam. There is our first spinner. It is Funky Panda by the looks of it. Meanwhile, Finley.
Sorry.
Meanwhile, Finley, he's taken Winnets as we see the strategy. According to the game, is a one-stop. Not sure how reliable that is, so we'll just wait and see.
As I say, Joel's had a rocket start. He's up 3 places already, and VQ
Yeah.
had a pretty bad one. He's down to 7th. As Adam passes him. But apart from that spinner at the back there, looks like one got away neat enough.
Fairly well.
Yeah. There's not a lot of cars going wide and dust flying everywhere.
Oh,
But
Joe looks like he's going to go for the move on Winnets. He's got it. Winnets still there though. No, he's not going to try and fight back. Wise.
VQ trying to go around the outside of Adam into
Oh,
club
that's a
now.
very good move. Once again, proving he's not afraid to stick those moves. Killer Miller. Oh, as Will FC spun. Oh dear. Killer Miller up 6 positions now into 13th after his retirement. Joel up 4 into P2. And he's right on the back of Finley. He wants that position. Joel could be a possible contender for the win today.
Yeah, we saw him. Well, we know he's got a good pace. He's very consistent.
It's a good driver. His Winnets has fallen back slightly. Funky Panda in the pit lane.
It's Bashuka and Vaughan going side by side. So now have a drag race down to Cops. They're still side by side.
Ashika on the inside line. Oh, he's going to back out.
Yeah, yields.
Will's got a 3-second time penalty. The back there, towards the back.
Yeah, Winnets is just saving all his ZRS. Biding his time.
It's a wise choice from him there.
The Alpine of K's Babu is through P9.
VQ moving up another position ahead of Bashika. As that is a track limits penalty, I'm sure of it. Yeah,
Yep.
and he's got his 3-second time penalty. There's Bashika fighting back.
They went 3 wide there with Adam getting involved as well. There's
Another good driver.
K's and Crouchy going side by side. And there's gone wide there, Crouchy. I'm sure we got a little...
Oh, that's a Red Bull that's gone off the track. I saw some debris and not sure if it was from the Red Bull. So there's a virtual safety car, I'm sure, for that. Yeah. Everyone just slowing down instantly in front. And you can see the separation from Vaughan, Winnets, Joel, Finley and Bashika.
Yeah, I think Funky Panda, he was at the back there, lost it at Beckett's, I mean DNF.
It's a shame.
Which of course is the VSC. But it's Finley who leads this race to Joel, and then Winnets is down 3rd after starting on pole.
Followed closely by Vaughan though, who's going to be looking to get on the back of that. There's DRS now enabled, and Fresh is gone. The first car to be taken by cops there.
Oh, Fresh. Well, you said he got the wrong setup on.
Oh, it's a shame for Fresh there.
Yeah, it's right.
Clark gets up 3 seconds.
Just looking at the tyres, there's a lot of people going on the softs. Not many went for the mediums.
Yeah.
There's some battle in the back here. It's a bit chaotic because Ponty Porter comes in pit stop. Oh, what has happened here? So Tony misses his wing, Paul's out of the race now. Record that. Don't know if Paul got spun round and Toto got collected or something like that, and there we are.
This is
Full safety car.
Championship safety car, yep. So Toe will need to get around this track as quick as he can. With those, without that front wing, hit for a fresh one. And choose a set of tyres that he can go to the end of the race on. Just put the field back together now, though. We'll see if anyone can thrive off the restart. Possibly Joel could have a go at Finley's. Killer Miller gets 3 seconds there. Joel could have a go at Finley. Winnets have a go at Joel, but we talk about that. VQ then brought back up closer to those front few, and he's not afraid to make one of those risky moves. He doesn't want to back out of them, so he's another good person that we could see get a great restart from. As he is also followed closely by Adam, who's going to be looking to make his way up to the top few. Try and take that lead off of Toto, who's down in 14th now.
Yeah, I'm trying to record this.
As Winnets and Vaughan into the pits.
Yeah, for some reason I can't record that. It's not showing up. I might show up later on.
Going for the mediums. Vaughan going for the mediums as well. So they're probably going to try and go to the end. Those tyres will be very risky at the end, and with the fast corners such as Cops, Maggots and Beckett's, you've got to be 100% certain that this is the decision you want to make. So
yeah, I would have
see what they
probably gone on the hards because, well, it might be another safety car unit, most likely, but
yeah, that is true.
It is a very long pit lane here. Do you want to make an extra stop? You don't have to.
Toto on mediums. He'll be down in last place, but he'll be put back up with the grid. We'll see, hopefully, a lovely Toto come back. So, as the grid is now decided, everyone done their pit stops. It'll be Finley that leads, followed by Joel, Bashika, VQ, who will really be trying to get past Bashika in front of him, see if he can make his way up into that top 3. Followed by Adam, Kays, Lenny, Killer Miller, Lucas Clark up into P9 now. Winnets, Vaughan, who's had his pit stop as well as Winnets, Crouchy, Podgy, Woody, Will, Dylan, Toto. So we'll see if Vaughan and Winnets can really get as far ahead as they can, overtake as many people as possible, have a good battle with each other. Because by the time Finley and Joel pit, they are going to be behind them.
There's another pit at that. Is Bashika.
Oh, as Bashika goes into the pits along with Kays, so they'll be put a bit further down into the order. I reckon they'll come out just before Toto.
Yeah. Probably the right choice in the end. I don't know if they got a chance to pit.
So Kay's going for the hard, Bashika going for the medium. So Kay's going for the safer option. A lot of the drivers seem to think mediums are a good option, as Toto will actually go past these two.
Yeah, if there's if there isn't another safety car, I'd probably say Crouchy probably favourite to win this race at the minute. On the hards.
Podgy pulls a podium.
Yeah, possibly. But yeah, I don't think the mediums will last at the end. Definitely not.
No. I don't think they'll be quite in puncture range, but they'll definitely be getting towards it. Very, very close. Not sure what the tire wear around here is on this game.
Pretty high, I would imagine.
Yeah, from what I can remember, you usually pit around lap 9, lap 10 to go into the mediums, do 16 laps on them. They're going to be trying and getting like, just over 20 out of them, so... We'll see what that affects. So VQ has got into that top 3. And he is going to be going for those moves, and I can't wait for it. He's fantastic to watch going for those overtakes. I thoroughly enjoyed him at Japan.
The safety car is in this lap, so Finley becomes safety car effectively.
Back up that pack and choose when he wants to go.
Hopefully no shenanigans this week. We had quite a few last week with the safety cars.
Yeah.
A few 5-second penalties.
It's harder to lead a safety car than you think, because you've got to get that restart just right. Because if the person behind you has already warmed up their tyres and they're just waiting for you to go, you've got to really be ready to try and do it, because you can't speed up and then slow down again. That'll get you a hefty penalty there. Oh, Finley, just a bit of a slide as Lenny goes past Lucas Clark.
Spin out Crouchy.
Oh, Crouchy! Oh, you've cursed him.
The first.
Oh, it's back.
I'm guessing he had some contact with someone. So he's got some work to do now.
Williams getting past Lucas Clark. How quickly will Vaughan do that as
And
well?
Lucas
Lucas Clark's gone round.
Looks like he just tapped Winnets trying to overtake him.
Meanwhile,
Killer Miller.
oh, Killer Miller, he's not afraid to go side by side. That was some good racing there from Lenny and Killer Miller. Meanwhile, Adam right on the back of VQ. He wants this overtake, get into that top 3.
VQ's falling a little bit behind. It's the front 2.
Yeah. Not quite got enough pace today. So Vaughan and Winnett will be the 2 to look out for here as they make their way through the pack.
Kunic is eating like a mama's, checking in the tier 2, Lenny in P5 or P6 now if he is, and he's asking if he's feeling okay. And a good race so far, Lenny. After a couple of DNS half time out.
Lucas Clark into the pit lane. Is he going to be getting that front wing change? Or is he just going to go on to soft tyres? That's an interesting choice.
He's going to have to soft and medium.
Yeah.
Hope to find another safety car.
Just I wanna see. I'm sure Vaughan and Winnets will be going flat out around Hobbs. Maybe not. I suppose they are on mediums. You can't be making too many risks.
Looks like Joel's going to have a very good run on Finley here. Doesn't get a run I thought he would.
DRS not quite enabled. He's got the slipstream, but it's just not going to be enough. Finley using his ERS as well. Joel just trying to save a bit.
Joel's a lot smoother through Maggots and Beckett's compared to Finley that lap.
Must have been a one-off because I'm pretty sure Finley's had the better exit every time. VQ gets 3 seconds there.
There's the second one. DRS is enabled this lap.
Right, so we'll see VQ leading the front of this little train here. We'll see, will Adam get him here? The Wellington straight. He's not going to try and do it, I believe. Isn't the best straight to go for, unless you think you're really going to lose time in sector 2. But hang straight is definitely the optimal one to go for. Spashika getting ahead of Will there, and Dylan. Spashika making many moves there.
Let's see what happens this time. From Max Beckett's again. Joel is a bit quicker.
And he's got DRS this lap, so I think we'll see a move.
Opting to not use his ERS, so probably could have went for it there. Fine this time. These front four are going to have to pit soon as VQ comes in.
Yep. Oh, he's speeding in the pit lane.
Picking up a few penalties is VQ.
Meanwhile, Adam into the top 3.
VQ is going to go for the mediums. Oh, he's gone for the hard, sorry. We'll be going to the end.
I would have thought mediums are the better tyre to go for now.
Yeah, we'll see what Finn Joel do. Does look to me.
Oh yeah,
that,
they still need to go.
yeah.
Finney's starting to struggle by the looks of it.
Yeah, it does look to me that Joel has a better pace. Looks like he might go for
Oh,
a move here.
he's gonna go for it. Is he gonna back out though? Yeah, you don't want to be risking that. Got a lot to lose, especially if you could be fighting for a win here.
Yep, and now the medium runners. And now closing.
Very close, these two. He wants to try and get ahead, be ahead in the pit lane. He's using his ERS this lap and he flies past Finley. Mega stuff there.
Joel into lead. Will he go into pits now? Yes, he does.
Yeah, both Joel and Finley into the pits. I'm sure Adam will follow. He does. So your new race leader will be Killer Miller. Being followed by Lenny, Winnitz and Vaughan, who are still looking to get past her.
Yep, Winnitz and Vaughan on the fresher tyres. So they're going to be
Finley and Joel making big mistakes, not pitting earlier in the race. You do forget sometimes how long that pit lane is here. And pitting on the safety car makes a massive difference. So I think actually they're probably out of it now.
Yeah, Finley actually nearly got Joel in the pit lane as well. There's a bit of ghosting going on. But Joel did get ahead.
Oh, Winnitz just goes a bit wide. Vaughan just creeps past there. And he'll get the move on Lenny, I reckon, on this the hanger straight. Lenny doesn't have that DRS on Killer Miller. Sure, Vaughan probably just got a warning there. He's a lot closer to Lenny than Lenny is to Killer Miller, so we'll see what happens here. Not really doing much there. He's got a lot more. He's got twice as much ERS as Lenny. When it's just lost out a bit of time going on the gravel, but he's managed to keep up, trying to stay with them. Doesn't want to go out of DRS because then you are going to start losing it as Vaughan sets the fastest lap now. Meanwhile, at the back, Joel and Finley are going to still be battling.
Yep, and
oh, it's Crouchy! Oh dear! Just caught that. That'll be a safety car.
it is.
that was I just scrolling past the drivers to get back up to the top again, and I see a glimpse of an Aston Martin slightly going sideways. Go back to it. Crouchy is gone as Lucas 5 seconds for speeding in the pit lane. In the pit as well. So Joel and Finley are going to be brought right back into this on the freshest tyres of the field for the drivers that are looking for that race win.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what Ford and Williams do.
Lenny and Killer Miller. I reckon the Lenny and Killer Miller will pit because those tyres are reaching the end of their little stint anyway.
Yeah, but I might be able to get away with if they're fresh, going onto the softs. Yeah. Soft could be possible, but it all depends. The safety car stays out an extra lap.
I think they have to do hards. Not really a choice.
Yeah, they do
then
pit.
Will follow them.
Winnits as well. Vaughan,
Winnits.
Sugar.
Everyone.
Podgy's staying out.
Podgy's staying out. He's on the hards, to be fair. That's what he's got them on for. But they just won't have that pace, so he's really going to be pushing to keep up to where he is. So, Podgy now in the lead of this race, followed by Dylan, Woody, Kays, Killer Miller, who has pit. Is he going to come out ahead of Joel? He will. Yeah. So Killer Miller,
Lenny, the only driver to go on softs.
Yeah, Killer Miller has benefited hugely from pitting, from waiting to pit. If Joel and Finley had just waited that extra few laps, then they could still have been up there winning. But they're gonna have to work for it now. But hopefully, shouldn't be too hard for them. They've got the pace on all these drivers. We can see. I think they're going about 0.5 to a second a lap quicker.
Yeah, but look at this top three: Podgy, Dylan, and Woody Ketchup.
That is something I didn't think I'd see today.
3 drivers you would not normally see up there.
As we get a nice view of this Aston Martin safety car from Podgy's perspective.
Yeah, it looks nice. See it a couple of times now.
I noticed it in the patch notes, but I haven't been racing. I was too focused yesterday to notice the safety car.
I think it was just a normal Mercedes last night. Yeah, I think we say Killer Miller, Kays is also in a good position. I know he's got a bit of pace. Joel and Finley, as you say, they're going back in the mix.
If Will is going for some donuts here.
If then he does make them softs last, he's got to get the most out of in the early stint.
Is he just waiting to be lapped? Or was he waiting for the safety car to catch up to try and keep it out longer? That's a bit cheeky, that is.
No, you never know what's going on with Will. See, now he spins again.
I'm surprised those tyres are probably...
Oh,
he saw! Those tyres are probably, what, 140 degrees at this point? As he has now been lapped. Oh dear.
He can't keep it. Just stuck in the grass now.
Oh, not the foam ball.
He's gonna spin again.
This. Yeah, ready? Way!
We're
we're having
providing
every corner now.
the safety car entertainment.
Oh, yeah. It's just gonna keep going. I want him to keep going and then go through cops.
Drive through penalty for
Oh,
4-2.
sir. Oh God. Go on. Keep going. He's controlling it.
Hey, he's decided not to go full throttle.
There we go. He's got it.
He's still got to
Full
go
throttle
round
through
it.
here. Go on. Oh, he's kept it. I get some Beckett's now.
Anyway, the
He's
safety
cool
car is
all the
coming in
time.
his lap, so we'll go back to the front.
Oh, Will! Oh, he's done it again! Not another one!
Oh, it was a late call
Anyway,
for the safety car in the end.
We've got other drivers to worry about now, Will, sorry.
See if Pudgy sends them out.
I suppose we can watch him go through.
He's sent them now.
Right, here we go. Podgy leads the race from Dylan, Woody, Kays, Killer Miller, Joel, Finley, Lenny, Vaughan, Adam, Winnitz, Bashka, Toto as Killer Miller gets past Kays there.
Joel's having a look at
5
Case
second
as well.
penalty for speeding in the pit lane for his drive-through.
Case gets the inside line.
Those hard tyres. Joel's going to try and have a look here. Just doesn't want to risk too much there.
But he's mainly racing Finley, so he'll want to try and put a car between them. Let's see if Lenny tries to get the most out of his soft tyres early on as well.
So yeah, see what he can do. There's yellow flag in sector 1. Is that a Will? Yes it is.
Killer on the back of Woody Ketchup, his teammate for tonight. Looks like he's going to get the move done on the exit.
I'm being distracted by Will, sorry.
He's going to go for it. Try and run the outside, but Woody, good defence there.
He's going to get a better run though. He's going to go for a little dive bomb. The space has been left, why not take it? He's got it. Oh, but
Woody's
he's
spun
hit
around.
his teammate. Oh, that's a
Hasn't
reset the track as well.
Yeah.
Everything to nothing.
There's a few penalties been picked up.
Will's gone now. Will's retired. Not surprised. His tyres were just completely gone. But Podgy's still leading this race over Dylan. Killer Miller is falling a bit behind. I don't want to say it because I don't want to curse it, but could Podgy be on for a win?
If he keeps up this pace
He
and
is.
get back in, it might fix itself.
Yeah,
I'll check it in, right?
I can hear you very clearly now.
In a moment. Hopefully it fixes itself when you get back in. But anyway, Dylan,
That's me back in.
Dylan is now taking the lead of this race. Got you down to second.
Oh, error.
Oh,
Failed to
no.
join session. Oh dear.
Have a reset your game and see what happens.
I'll give my game a quick restart.
As he's got a car between him and Finley now, who's used all his DRS, so he's going to be exposed from Vaughan. Lenny's not too as well. Send you an invite. As fastest laps are traded. And now we do have the Dylan train all the way back to P7.
Oh, we're in.
We hopefully everything is still good. No desync or anything.
Loading complete. As Will, it's just got, I've got notification for Will retiring. Track map detailed, tires. Perfect. Have I got, yes, everyone's in sync, perfect. But I don't have any intervals. That is...
That'll probably fix itself after this lap.
Yeah. Kay's getting a 3-second time penalty by the looks of it.
So it's just a big DRS train from Dylan all the way down to Lenny.
Joel, though, back in that mix, going to be going for that win.
Finley is the most exposed out of these because he is completely out of DRS.
Joel's got a good run on Podgy, he's going to go for it. No! Oh, he's just backed off at the last moment. Doesn't want to risk too much.
There's Kay's coming to pits. He must
Kay's
have
going into the pits.
yeah, he must have a incident because he was up there. Podgy makes a mistake and has given Joel a chance to attack.
Joel will attack. He's got it. Oh, it's very close.
Yeah, Podgy's got no DRS, so Killer Miller's gonna get past as well.
Oh, what a shame.
Podgy's managed to defend that.
Meanwhile, Finley, he wants to go around Killer Miller. Joel now going to be going to Dylan as well. There's a little four-way battle here between Podgy, Finley, Vaughan. Oh god, nearly smashes the back of Finley's car. It's Joel. Is he going to go for the move on Dylan? I wouldn't be surprised if he is.
Yeah, Finley's got
Maybe
a good
not
run
this lap,
on Killer
wait.
Miller, but doesn't have the ERS to keep that up.
Vaughan right on the back. This is some good racing. Oh, Vaughan's given Finley a tap. They've both come out of it fine though, luckily.
Yeah, we
Finley's
could
gone a bit
actually be
wide.
looking at Podgy podium because he's got no penalties at the minute.
That is true.
Could it be a win?
Looking
Because Joel's got a penalty.
Joel has got a penalty.
It's 5 laps.
Joel going to go
Just
for the
to go.
move on Dylan though now. If Joel gets away, he could. I won't look at the penalties because I want to be surprised. But if Joel gets away, he can very easily just take that win. No one really going to be able to challenge him otherwise. Meanwhile, Podgy going side by side with Killer Miller.
Yep,
He's on 16 lap old tyres.
Clean air for Joel now, so he'll want to get away and try and get out of his penalty range to Podgy.
Yeah. He's got plenty of ERS to use.
Podgy looks to
Podgy
be on the
going to try and
attack.
get back at Killer Miller.
Well, I'm surprised he went for it. Well, he half went for it, but he's got to think the long game because he's going to keep
Finley
battling
going
with
side by
Killer
side with
Miller.
Podgy. Oh, it's very close.
He's going to battle hard with Killer Miller. Dylan and Joel are going to get away up the road.
Vaughan also got no penalties at the moment, so another good person for a podium, possible win.
Yep, we have 3 championship leaders down and 10th 11th, and we're Adam in 8th. As Bashuga makes the move on Toto. Up to P9 for him now. You see Dylan doesn't have the pace to keep up with Joel.
Yeah, Joel's just in another league at the moment to everyone else. Is Joel someone that could be fighting for the championship? As Vaughan gets 3 seconds.
Yeah,
Which
Joel's
is made even safer.
P4 in the championship in a minute, and this will push him right up there with Toto and Adam and win it. So
Yeah.
it'll bring him right into the mix.
Talking of Toto, going side by side, getting past Bashika there. But Bashika will fight back and Bashika, oh, Bashika's just turned across Toto. Oh.
It looks like he won't be getting any points now, Toto,
Well,
unfortunately.
Killer Miller. Killer Miller's had a little spin.
Win it.
Which puts Podgy back on the podium.
Finley's going to have a move on Podgy though.
Finley's going to take advantage of that. Vaughan's going to see by the looks of it if he can get any scraps from the battle. Podgy trying to go around the outside, that gives him the worst line through the corner. Oh, Vaughan just has a little step out of the back end, just loses him a slight bit of time, gives Podgy a bit of an advantage to get away.
Yeah, Lenny's
Vaughan won't plan.
Lenny's doing a good job with them
these
softs,
two.
which are very old now.
Lucas getting past Woody Ketchup. So Woody Ketchup has spun by the looks of it.
With Vaughan.
And Vaughan is going to go for Podgy now.
Might even get Finley.
Could he get Finley?
No, not quite.
He's not.
Mercedes on for a very good finish
Finley's
here.
got no ERS. Yeah, Mercedes will be Mercedes are top of constructors right now, I believe, aren't they?
That's Alpine, I think.
Can you see the tyres of the retired who is it, Crouchy? Because I see them in the middle of the track. Start
No.
finish straight.
I have not seen that there. I know what you mean though.
Right, Vaughan, back of Finley now. What's he going to do? Joel's lead is just so large.
Lenny's going to make a move on Podgy as well.
It's a bit of
Backs out
wheel
last
banging
minute.
between. Bit of wheel banging between Vaughan and Finley. Finley goes round. Oh dear.
Very unfortunate for Finley, had a really good race.
Meanwhile, the Mercedes 2-3 as it stands at the moment.
Lenny, up to P4.
Yeah. Adam up to P6.
Adam's also everyone on very low ERS. They've given it everything. I haven't mentioned
Lenny
the other
will be-
Mercedes because I don't want to curse him.
Then he will be struggling on those softs. 10 laps old, that's the end of their lifespan really. There's a yellow flag in sector 1, but just nothing really, that is.
Of course, it looked like
So
Adam
Joel's
was
now
going to
got-
lose it there, but he's managed to keep it.
Adam going to go for Podgy here by the looks of it.
Another yellow flag, is that a Ferrari round?
Oh, Adam and Podgy getting a bit of contact there. Oh, Adam, he's going for the switchback and he's got it. That was a great move from Adam.
Yeah, I was on board with that. There's
Podgy
Bashuga.
fighting back. This is some great racing.
Bashuga get some room and see if he can go 3 wide.
Oh
Adam's
God!
got round.
Oh, Podgy's smashed Adam's front right tyre there.
Probably at fault for that one. To me
Vaughan
first.
going past Dylan. Dylan actually letting Vaughan past. Knows his teammates quicker.
As Finley's had another spin.
Oh
It's not
dear.
been a good couple of laps for Finley.
someone it has been very good for is Joel. Now we'll find out if Joel's got enough penalties to go below Vaughan at the end of the race. But Vaughan is going faster than Joel, I believe, at the moment.
Yeah, he's on 2 lap fresher tyres.
Joel does have more ERS to spare if he needs to get that gap a bit larger. But the gap is basically staying the same, so...
Podge as well, he's one with no penalties, so he's right behind Lenny. He's under threat from Bashuga, his teammate.
Yeah, his teammate.
He's got
Who will
more
go for it
ERS.
on this straight by the looks of it.
Podge got some very good straight line
Goes
speed.
past.
Trying to take each other out, be careful.
Oh,
Podgy.
it's
He's trying to get back
Lots
down
of
the
cars.
inside.
lots of cars making contact today. Very, very risky. Meanwhile, Lenny's going to be someone that's really struggling for his pace now on this final lap. Doesn't want to lose it. But Wince gets 3 seconds. He's going to be close to Podgy.
There's Joel come round Stowe now for the last time.
Yeah. He's going to come last 3 corners here. And after a very mixed emotion of a race, he's gonna come and win it. That was a great race.
But will he win it?
Vaughan gonna cross the line now. Yeah, he wins it. Dylan takes 3rd place. Lenny will be passed by Podgy. Podgy going up to 4th, followed by Winnings, VQ, Killer Miller, who goes down to 9th. Adam promoted P8. Toto gets a point. Oof. VQ down to 11th, followed by Finley, Kays, Lucas Clark, Woody Ketchup.
Yeah, I feel a bit for Finley there. He has had a good race. Probably would have got on the podium.
Yeah. Games given driver of the day to Dylan. I think I might agree with that one actually.
Yeah, definitely Dylan, because that is his highest ever finish. His first podium as well.
As Carlos Sainz takes the trophy.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, P14 up to P3 for Dylan. So definitely my driver of the day, well deserved as well.
Great podium, Dylan. What a way to get it. So your order for day is Joel taking the win, followed by Vaughan in 2nd, Dylan finishing off the podium, a double Mercedes podium, followed by Podgy, Bashika, Lenny, Winnitz, Adam, Killer Millet, Toto finishing off your top 10. And then VQ, Finley, who had an unfortunate last few laps there, Kays, Lucas Clark, Woody Ketchup, who takes fastest lap but not in the top 10, so followed by Will, who retired, Crouchy, who Jake cursed, Paul, Fresh, the wrong setup on Funky Panda, race, retired on lap 2 I believe it was. So it's your race order for today. Anything else to say, Jake?
Yeah, it was a good race. I'll definitely watch that one back. Tier 1 next week on Tuesday. You'll see us again. We're at Singapore.
Yep.
I'll be streaming that one again. And then next week on Wednesday, Tier 2, we're at Spain. Sure. Another testing track for these Tier 2 drivers. So Joel is the winner today. He's going to close the gap. Toto up top there. Not sure he's going to
Is that a
overtake him.
new winner or a second
Joel.
winner?
Joel has won a race this season.
First person to win 2 races.
Yep, so well done to him. And yeah, we'll see you on Tuesday next week, same time again. Good night.